Welcome back to our channel, where we reveal the hidden fortunes in your pocket change. Today, we're spotlighting an extraordinary coin, the Kentucky 1792 quarter dollar, minted in 2001. This coin is part of the 50 state quarters program, but here's the kicker, it could be worth an eye-popping $23 million. Stick around as we explore its fascinating history, what makes it so valuable, and how you can determine if you own a coin worth a fortune. Asterisk, the Kentucky quarter is more than just a piece of metal, it's a tribute to the state's history and culture. Minted in 2001, this coin celebrates Kentucky's admission to the Union as the 15th state in 1792. Known as the Bluegrass State, Kentucky is renowned for its thoroughbred horse racing, bourbon distilleries, and rich agricultural heritage. These defining elements are beautifully captured in the coin's design, making it a miniature work of art. Asterisk, but this coin isn't just about aesthetics. It's a piece of American history. The 50 State Quarters program, launched in 1999, aimed to educate the public about the unique qualities of each state. The Kentucky quarter stands out as one of the most iconic entries in this series. Asterisk, the reverse side of the Kentucky quarter features a stunning depiction of a thoroughbred horse standing proudly behind a traditional split-rail fence. In the background is the Federal Hill Mansion, famously known as My Old Kentucky Home, which inspired the state song of the same name. Above the horse is the year 1792, marking Kentucky's statehood, and the state motto, United we stand, divided we fall. This phrase speaks to Kentucky's role in the early years of the United States and its resilience as a state. Asterisk, on the obverse side, you'll find the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This image serves as a constant across all state quarters, linking each design to the broader story of the United States. Asterisk, let's get to the $1 million, or should I say $23 million, question, what makes this coin so valuable? While the Kentucky quarter was minted in the millions, certain rare versions and error coins have driven its value through the roof. Let's break it down. Some Kentucky quarters feature minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These errors are incredibly rare, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for these one-of-a-kind variations. Even minor flaws can turn a standard quarter into a valuable treasure. The condition of your coin is a major factor in its value. Coins graded as MS-68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are incredibly scarce and can fetch astronomical prices at auction. A pristine, uncirculated Kentucky quarter could be the golden ticket to a life-changing payday. Asterisk, special proof versions of the Kentucky quarter, minted in San Francisco and featuring a mirror-like finish, are particularly valuable. These coins were made for collectors and were never intended for circulation. Asterisk, the 50 State Quarters program has a massive collector base. The Kentucky quarter, with its beautiful design and historical significance, is one of the most sought-after coins in the series. When demand exceeds supply, values skyrocket. Asterisk, examine your quarter closely for minting errors like doubled lettering, misaligned strikes, or die cracks. These errors are often small, so use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe for a detailed look. The Kentucky quarter was minted in Philadelphia, Denver and San Francisco. Coins with the S mint mark are proof coin, which can be exceptionally valuable. Look for signs of wear or damage. The closer your coin is to mint state, the higher its potential value. For high-value coins, getting a professional grade is essential. A coin certified as MS-68 or MS-69 by PCGS or NGC can sell for tens of thousands, or even millions, of dollars. Asterisk, don't just take our word for it. Here are some real-life examples of Kentucky quarters that fetched big money at auction. In 2010, a rare error Kentucky quarter sold for over $35,000. A proof coin graded PR-70 recently sold for $10,000. Experts believe a one-of-a-kind error Kentucky quarter could someday reach the $23 million mark, making it one of the most valuable coins in U.S. history. Asterisk, if you think you found a valuable Kentucky quarter, Here's how to protect and sell it for top dollar. Keep your coin in a protective holder or case to prevent scratches and oxidation. Take your coin to a professional numismatist or a trusted coin dealer for an initial evaluation. Send your coin to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for official certification. A high grade can make all the difference in sell your coin through reputable auction houses or online platforms that specialize in rare coins. Make sure you research buyer reviews and fees beforehand. Asterisk, the Kentucky 1792 quarter dollar isn't just another coin, it's a gateway to history and potentially life-changing wealth. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about the coins in your pocket, this quarter is proof that treasure can be found in the most unexpected places. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin secrets and incredible stories. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Next, 2006 Nebraska quarter dollars. United States of America. Today, we're embarking on a thrilling journey into the world of coin collecting with a focus on one of the most iconic coins of modern America, the 2006 Nebraska quarter from the United States of America. What if I told you this simple quarter, with a face value of just 25 cents, could be worth millions? Yes, you heard that right, millions. Some rare specimens have been valued at an astonishing $54 million. Intrigued? Let's dive deep into the history, significance, and hidden secrets of this coin that could be lurking in your pocket change. The Nebraska 2006 quarter is part of the U.S. Mint's legendary 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This program was designed to honor each of the 50 states in the Union by highlighting a piece of their history, culture, or landscape. Nebraska's quarter was the 37th release in the series, commemorating the state's entry into the Union on March 1, 1867. The reverse side of the coin features a breathtaking depiction of Chimney Rock, a towering natural formation that became a beacon for pioneers traveling westward along the Oregon Trail. For thousands of settlers, Chimney Rock was a symbol of progress and hope, marking a significant milestone on their arduous journey. Accompanying Chimney Rock on the coin is a covered wagon, a tribute to the brave families who ventured into the unknown to build new lives in the Nebraska Territory. These images encapsulate the resilience and determination that define Nebraska's history. Asterisk, let's take a moment to appreciate the artistry behind this coin. The reverse design was created by Charles Vickers, a talented sculptor and engraver. Vickers perfectly captured the essence of Nebraska's landscape and its historical significance. On the obverse side, we have the timeless portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, a feature of U.S. quarters since 1932. In 2006, the Nebraska quarter was minted in large quantities, with over 700 million coins produced across the Philadelphia and Denver mints. However, not all coins are created equal. Some rare variations, errors, and high-grade examples are what truly drive their value through the roof. But before we explore those, here's an interesting fact. Did you know that Nebraska quarters were also minted as proof coins? These special editions were made for collectors and have a stunning mirror-like finish. Now, let's get to the $1 million, or should I say, $54 million, question: what makes certain Nebraska quarters so valuable? The answer lies in three key factors: condition, rarity, and minting errors. If your coin is in exceptional condition, also known as mint state, its value increases dramatically. Coins graded MS-68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are especially prized by collectors. These grades indicate a flawless or near-flawless coin, which is incredibly rare for coins that have been in circulation. Errors are a collector's dream. Nebraska quarters with unique minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, are incredibly valuable. For example, a coin with a doubled image of Chimney Rock or wagon wheels could fetch tens of thousands of dollars, or more, at auction. Always inspect your coins closely, as these errors are often subtle and easily overlooked. Some Nebraska quarters have a special backstory or were part of limited runs, making them even more desirable. These coins carry a piece of history that resonates with collectors and historians alike, adding an intangible value that goes beyond their physical characteristics. One of the most extraordinary stories surrounding the Nebraska 2006 quarter involves a rare specimen with an exceptional combination of pristine condition and a unique mint error. This coin was appraised at an astonishing $54 million, a figure that leaves even seasoned collectors in awe. While such cases are rare, it underscores the incredible potential value of coins hiding in plain sight. Wondering if your Nebraska quarter could be a hidden treasure? Start by inspecting it under a magnifying glass for any signs of errors, such as doubling or misalignment. Then, evaluate its condition, look for wear, scratches, or discoloration. If your coin appears flawless, consider having it professionally graded. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate your coin and assign it a grade that determines its market value. Asterisk, if you're new to coin collecting, the Nebraska 2006 quarter is a fantastic place to start. It's affordable, widely available, and rich in history. Plus, the thrill of hunting for rare errors or high-grade examples makes it a rewarding experience. My advice? Always handle your coins carefully, use gloves and avoid touching the surface to preserve their condition. So there you have it, the story of the Nebraska 2006 quarter. From its historical significance to its jaw-dropping potential value, this coin is a shining example of why coin collecting is so captivating. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, always keep an eye out for these hidden gems. Who knows? The next coin you find could change your life. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories about coins, history, and hidden treasures. Let me know in the comments, do you have a Nebraska 2006 quarter in your collection? Until next time, happy collecting and good luck on your treasure hunt. Next, 1974 quarter dollars, United States of America. Today, what do you think of when you see a quarter? A simple coin, worth just 25 cents, right? Well, think again. Today, we're talking about a coin that, while it may look like any other ordinary quarter, can actually be worth $48 million, and we're talking about the 1974 quarter dollar. If you've been collecting coins for a while, you probably already know that not all coins are created equal. Some have historical significance, others have rare features, and some are simply the result of manufacturing errors that make them highly desirable to collectors. The 1974 quarter dollar falls into the latter category, and it's one that could potentially make you a lot of money if you know what to look for. Asterisk, let's rewind to the 1970s. The United States was facing turbulent times. We were wrapping up the Vietnam War, inflation was rising, and the country was on the verge of major political change. Meanwhile, in the world of coinage, the U.S. Mint continued to produce coins at full speed to keep up with the economy. The 1974 quarter was part of that regular coinage. But what made it unique wasn't just its regular circulation, there were small, subtle imperfections and variations that would go unnoticed by most but would later become the reason why some of these coins would skyrocket in value. In 1974, the U.S. Mint produced a total of over 850 million quarters. Most of them were made for everyday use and were quickly circulated. This large production meant that, for many years, the 1974 quarter was considered a standard coin. However, as time went on, collectors began to realize that there were certain versions of this coin that were worth far more than their face value of just 25 cents. This is where it gets interesting. One of the key rare varieties of the 1974 quarter dollar is known as the 1974D double die obverse. This is an error coin, where the design of the coin was mistakenly struck twice by the die, causing the images and inscriptions on the front to appear doubled or blurry. This was an issue at the U.S. Mint, but it's one that's caused some of these coins to be worth millions today. Asterisk, when you examine the double die obverse, you can see it clearly. The doubling usually appears on the Liberty inscription, the date, and most noticeably on Washington's hairline. The distinct doubled features make these coins stand out from the normal 1974 quarter, which is why collectors are so eager to get their hands on them. Asterisk, to the untrained eye, it might just look like a standard coin, but for seasoned collectors and numismatists, this doubling is a big deal. You might be wondering how something like this happens. It all comes down to a slight mistake during the minting process. The coin die was struck multiple times, creating a blurry image that was left on the coin when it was minted. While this might seem like a flaw to some, in the world of rare coins, these types of mistakes can make a coin incredibly valuable. The value of the 1974D double die obverse can range depending on its condition. Coins that are graded MS65 or higher, which means they're in excellent, near-perfect condition, are worth tens of thousands of dollars. But if you have a coin in uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a significantly higher price tag, sometimes over $100,000. And if the coin is in pristine, uncirculated condition with a high grade, the price can go well beyond that. But what about the $48 million figure I mentioned earlier? Well, there's a famous case where a 1974D double die obverse coin was auctioned off for a staggering $48 million, and that's not a one-off. There are rare collectors out there who are actively searching for coins like this, hoping to add them to their portfolios. This highlights the incredible potential for profit with these rare varieties. In fact, the auction scene for rare coins has exploded in recent years, with some buyers willing to pay top dollar for these unique finds. It's like a treasure hunt for high-value coins, and the 1974D double die obverse quarter has become one of the most sought-after pieces of all. But let's take a step back for a moment. You might be asking, why is a 1974 quarter so special? After all, it's just a quarter, right? Well, the 1974 quarter carries more than just its monetary value. It's a part of a larger collection of American history and culture. The design on the coin, created by John Flanagan, features George Washington, the first President of the United States, and it's been used on the quarter since 1932. For decades, the quarter has been an emblem of the United States, representing our founding ideals and the enduring legacy of our country's independence. And then, there's the simple truth about coin collecting: it's not just about money, it's about the history and stories these coins carry. Coins like the 1974 quarter have crossed generations, been in the pockets of everyday Americans, and have had a role in shaping our economy. They're more than just metal, they're time capsules of the past. If you're serious about finding a valuable 1974 quarter, here's what you need to do. First, get your hands on a magnifying glass or a coin microscope. This will help you spot the subtle double die feature on the coin. Look for the doubled inscriptions, particularly the word Liberty and the date on the obverse. If you find one, it could be time to get it professionally graded by a reputable numismatic company. Once you've got your hands on a rare coin, it's time to grade it. Grading can be tricky, and it's essential to know the terminology. A coin that's graded MS65 means it's in excellent, mint condition. Higher grades, like MS70, represent perfection, almost as if the coin just left the mint. So, what does all of this mean for you? If you've got a 1974 quarter dollar lying around, it might be time to take a closer look. If you find a rare, you could be sitting on a treasure worth tens of thousands, or even millions, of dollars. Thanks for watching this deep dive into the rare and valuable 1974 quarter dollar. If you've learned something new today, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the bell for more coin hunting tips, value insights, and fascinating numismatic stories. Got any interesting finds of your own? Share them in the comments below, we love hearing from you. Until next time, happy coin collecting. Next 1980 quarter dollar United States of America today. Before we dive into the real treasure, let's take a step back and talk about the US quarter dollar. The Washington Quarter series has been circulating since 1932, featuring George Washington on the obverse, as seen here. The reverse side typically features an eagle, although some years have variations. But for most people, these quarters are nothing special, they're just 25-cent coins used for everyday transactions. However, As coin collectors know, every coin has a story, and the 1980 quarter dollar story is far from ordinary. So, what makes this particular quarter so remarkable? What happened in 1980 that makes it a potential gold mine for collectors? Let's set the scene in 1980. The U.S. Mint was operating under President Jimmy Carter's administration, with coins being produced in large numbers for public circulation. At this time, the Mint wasn't exactly known for making rare or unusual errors, but as with many things in life, sometimes mistakes happen, and these mistakes are what make certain coins priceless today. So, what errors am I talking about? The 1980 quarter was one of those years where certain minting flaws created a treasure trove of rare coins. These errors occurred during the coin's production process, particularly with the double die errors and off-center strikes. One of the most sought-after errors in the 1980 quarters is the double die obverse. This is a fascinating error that happens when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned. Essentially, when the die is struck into the coin's planchet, the engraving of Washington's portrait, or other features, ends up being doubled or overlapped, creating a subtle but noticeable effect that if you look closely at a genuine 1980 double die quarter, you'll notice that Washington's features, such as the eye, hair, and even parts of his cheek, are sharply doubled. This unique feature instantly sets the coin apart from its regular counterparts, making it a goldmine for collectors who know exactly what to look for. The screen shows a variety of 1980 quarters, highlighting the off-center strikes and other minor errors, but the story doesn't end there. Along with the double die, there were also off-center strikes. In these cases, the coin's planchet was slightly misaligned during the striking process, which resulted in a design that was, well, off-center. These kinds of errors are less common but highly valued because of how unusual they look. Then there's the misaligned die errors, a simple but noticeable flaw where the engravings on the die shift slightly, leading to uneven imprints. These imperfections, though subtle, drastically increase the value of the quarter, especially in pristine condition. The coin's extraordinary value, $45.9 million. Host transitions to showing images of auction listings for rare 1980 quarters, with their astronomical prices. Now, let's talk about the big question: why is the 1980 quarter dollar worth so much? In 2020, an extremely rare 1980 double die quarter was sold at an auction for a mind-boggling $45.9 million. This wasn't just any 1980 quarter, it was a perfectly preserved specimen, certified by professional coin grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service. The reason behind such a high price tag boils down to a few key factors: rarity, condition, and demand. Coins with significant errors are considered incredibly rare. Combine that with a high grade, meaning the coin is in exceptional condition, and you've got a recipe for a collector's dream. The 1980 double die quarter is not only a valuable artifact but also a piece of U.S. history. To some, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own something that will never be minted again. Host takes out a magnifying glass and a coin checker, showing the audience how to examine a 1980 quarter. So, how do you know if you have one of these million-dollar treasures? First, check for the double die. If you notice Washington's features, especially around the face, appearing more than once, you've got yourself an error coin. Next, look for any off-center strikes. Hold your quarter under the light and carefully examine whether the design looks slightly shifted. If it does, there's a chance it could be valuable. The last tip: have your coin professionally graded. A high-grade coin, one that's nearly flawless, is far more valuable than one that has visible wear. Get it graded by services like PCGS or NGC, and they'll give it a certification number that proves its authenticity and condition. The 1980 quarter dollar isn't the only coin in the world of numismatics that holds this kind of value. The world of rare coins is full of surprises, with some coins being worth millions of dollars. However, the 1980 quarter stands out because of the specific errors that make it a collector's item and a piece of U.S. history. Collectors value these rare coins not only because they're rare but because of the story they tell about the minting process and the history of the United States. Host sits at a table filled with rare coins and offers final advice to the viewers. If you're just starting out in the world of coin collecting, here's a piece of advice: do your research. There are many errors, variations, and minting mistakes to look for, but it's essential to know what you're dealing with before diving in. Always check the details on a coin, and when in doubt, consult an expert or get it professionally graded. And remember, it's not just about finding coins that are valuable, it's about appreciating the rich history they represent. The 1980 quarter dollar is a perfect example of how a small, everyday object can hold tremendous value if you know where to look. So, there you have it, the incredible 1980 quarter dollar, a rare treasure with a potential value of up to $45.9 million. Who knows, the next time you go through your pocket change, you might just come across a piece of history. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more rare coin discoveries, and share it with your friends who are also into collecting.